Hello everyone and welcome to episode 20 of Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Can you believe it's been 20 episodes so far? That's quite a bit, but then again we spent so long on the first world that I guess it's not that unbelievable. Let's check out this training computer. Accessing user recognition, user identity confirmed, beginning training operation. Welcome Valerith. As one recently accepted for training here at the Academy, it is important that you fully understand many paths available to you now. Paths now available to you as a servant of the light. Jedi Guardian, train for battle and physical prowess. In contrast, Jedi Consulars seek to master the awesome power of the Force. Jedi Sentinels seek to find balance between these two extremes. Let's hear about the Jedi Guardian. Jedi Guardians battle against forces of evil on the dark side. They focus on combat training and masterful use of a lightsaber. Basic class attributes: 10 vitality per level, 4 force points per level. Slow skill progression, fast feat progression. Jedi Guardians gain the Force jump automatically. This allows them to instantly close the distance for an opponent within 10 meters. Let's read about the Jedi Consular. Jedi Consulars seek to bring balance to the universe. They focus on less physical combat and more mental disciplines in order to augment their mastery of the Force. Basic attributes: 6 vitality per level, 8 force points per level, slow skill progression, slow feat progression. Jedi Sentinel. Jedi Consulars gain the Force Focus feat, which automatically this feat makes it harder for opponents to resist their Force powers. Let's ask about the Jedi Sentinel. Jedi Sentinel ferret out deceit and injustice, bringing them to the light. They strike a balance between physical and mental disciplines of the Order. Basic attributes: 8 vitality per level, 6 force points per level, average skill progression, slow feat progression. Jedi Sentinels gain Jedi immunity feat automatically. This makes them immune to fear. Show me a statistical comparison of all three. There you go. And so you want to take a look at that if you're playing through this game. Basila.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
Okay, let's talk to Master Dorak here.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
I'm eager to learn, Master Dorak. Very well. Tell me the history of the Jedi Order. Where are the Academy's archives? I don't have time for this right now. Let's eager to learn, Master Dorak.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
What does this have to do with Revan and Malak? What about the Mandalorians?
20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation.
It sounds like a big mistake. They should have protected them anyway, but we ended the war anyway.
Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
Did the Jedi join in? What about Malak and Revan? I don't have time for this right now.
The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
So Revan did the right thing. How did Revan fall to the dark side? Where did the Sith come from?
Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. 1/3 of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
Where did they disappear to? What happened next?
Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror.
Where did Revan get the ships for the fleet? How did Revan get so many followers?
Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power.
So what happened next? How can anyone stop the Sith?
For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
What can I learn from Revan's story? Don't worry, I'll find a way to stop a Sith. Where are the Jedi?
Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
I will think on this, Master Dorak.
May the Force be with you.
Let's ask him about the archives real quick. I'm sorry this is going to be a very dialogue-heavy episode. I mean, we're going to spend a lot of time talking to the Council here.
Greetings, young. As chronicler, you should...
Let's see, Jedi
This
archives.
facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of Master. We must protect over-eager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a master to truly understand. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith.
Okay. I'll be going now.
Force be with you.
Let's talk to Master Vandar.
Good evening, apprentice. I trust your training goes well.
My training is progressing quite
I
well.
have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
Okay, let's ask him some questions. I'd like to ask some
A
questions.
Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know?
What can you tell me about Bastila?
Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the Masters and the Council, it is rare to find one so skilled in the art of battle meditation. Bastila was there when Revan was slain. Did you know that?
Karth mentioned something about it.
Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan upset her greatly. But Bastila knew she had to set her personal feelings aside for the sake of the galaxy and the Republic. The Force is strong with her now. And without her skill in battle meditation, we would have lost this war long ago. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila. And for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Master Vrook doesn't seem to like me very much.
Master Vrook may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
I must be going now.
May the Force be with you.
Let's talk to Master Vrook.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons.
My training is going
It
well.
appears that soon you will achieve the rank of Padawan. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress, but I cannot help but wonder if you move forward too quickly.
Let's
I see
ask him
you
some
in-
questions. Let's ask some questions.
I suppose such desires are inevitable, though I fear you may seek knowledge for which you are not prepared. Yet I will do my best to guide your quest.
What can you tell me about Bastila?
Bastila, the young Jedi holds great promise and great danger. She can do much for both the Republic and the Council. Without her skill in battle meditation, the Sith Armada would have conquered the galaxy long ago. But despite her command of the Force, Bastila is still young. She is a Jedi, but she has not attained the rank of Master. The Council would do well to remember this before we lay the fate of the galaxy on her slender shoulders. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Let's ask him another
I
question.
see you insist.
Ask another question. Is there anything you tell me about Revan and
Revan was
Malak?
once a promising Padawan, but ever eager to learn more about the Force. Revan sought knowledge of ancient Sith magics, foolishly ignoring the dangerous lure of the dark side. When the Mandalorian invasion came, Revan seized the opportunity it presented. Many Jedi flocked to the Outer Rim to follow the charismatic young knight, but many fell under the sway of the dark side.
What happened on the Outer Rim?
I do not believe Revan and Malak were corrupted on the Outer Rim. They had begun their journey down the dark path long before the Mandalorian threat appeared. Here on Dantooine, they discovered a sinister cave, a place where the strength of the dark side overwhelms the light. Perhaps this discovery was what first corrupted them. Or perhaps they sought the cave out because they were already corrupted. Whatever the explanation, the Order was unable to turn them back to the light. Had the Council taken more decisive action in this matter, perhaps Revan and Malak could have been stopped. But in this we failed. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Let's see if we can ask him anything else.
Insist.
I'd like to ask some questions.
I suppose.
You often seem angry with me, Master Vrook. Have I displeased
If you
you?
find me overly critical, perhaps it is because you do not fully understand what is at stake. For 15,000 years, the Republic has brought peace and stability to the galaxy. Now the Republic may be destroyed because we, the Jedi, have failed them. Revan and Malak were paragons of the ideals the Order seeks to uphold. Yet they succumbed to the temptations of the dark side. When Revan fell, Malak took up the mantle of Dark Lord of the Sith. Should Malak be stopped, what is to stop another Jedi from taking his place? This is the burden we Masters must carry. Only through strict training and relentless lessons can we prevent the Dark Master from being reborn. That is why the Order can brook no failure in our apprentices and pupils. That is why I can accept nothing but perfection from you. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Okay. I need to go back over here. I don't think there's anything else out here to talk to, so we might as well go back and talk to Zar.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
I'm ready to continue my training, not right now. I want to ask you some questions. We already did that in the last episode. Or did we? I don't remember. I'm ready to continue my training.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy. In the traditions and customs of our Order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
I'm ready for the tests. What kind of tests are there?
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan, and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Okay, now we need to go talk to him about the Jedi Code.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn, as chronicler, you should ponder.
What am I supposed to do with this? Don't worry. Jedi. Okay.
The Force?
What about
Good
him?
evening, apprentice.
I seek knowledge of the Jedi Code. That's what
All
we want.
Jedi must know the code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
Let's check our journal, because I think that lists it all. There's no emotion there. Sorry about that. I got pulled away from my computer. I want to write this down. No emotion, peace. No ignorance, knowledge. Passion, serenity. I should have had this prepared. No chaos, harmony. No death. There is the Force. Okay, let's talk to the council about these.
Good evening.
I seek knowledge of the Jedi Code. Okay.
Very well. May the Force...
Let's,
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave. You do not know the Jedi Code? Without knowledge of those doctrines, all your training will be for naught. All Jedi must know the Code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. Learn these truths, apprentice, or we shall all regret the decision to accept you into the Order.
okay, so I guess that's all the talking we need to do about that. Let's go talk to this guy.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
Well, yes, I am. I'm ready to continue my training.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted in the tradition.
I'm ready for the tests.
These tests will see if... First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must... You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code by completing these fundamental precepts of our order. There is no emotion.
There is peace.
There is no ignorance.
There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is
There
serenity.
is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi. The very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Okay, I believe this is where you choose your class, if I remember correctly. Let's go speak to Master Dorak. Like I said, sorry that this is such a dialogue-heavy episode, and my monologuing is kept to a bare minimum as a direct result, but there's really nothing I can do about that. This is a very dialogue-heavy game. Hello, Master Dorak.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
What colors are there? What positions are there? Why do I get set with a single color?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
So, someone tell me exactly what the fuck purple is. Because in the shitty prequels that we don't acknowledge their existence, even though I am, Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson, because that's the only way to properly pronounce his name, had a purple lightsaber. Evidently it had BMF, which stands for bad motherfucker, on it, because he's Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson, and if he wants to do that shit, he can. But he probably just, like, told the Jedi Council, fuck all of y'all, I'm gonna have my own color for lightsaber, and you guys can suck it. Anyway, let's be a Jedi Guardian.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do?
Help them flee, attack the thugs, stop the thugs, and find out why they were attacking her.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do?
Attack him again, find out why he turned to the dark side, and try to turn him. Try to see a weakness in his technique.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do?
Smash the door down. Try to pick the lock. Knock.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do?
Hunt them down, try to lure them out into a trap, coordinate with the planetary government to identify the infiltrators.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Guardian. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Blue, the path of the Jedi Guardian. Yellow, the path of the Jedi Sentinel. Or green, the path of the Jedi Consular. I want to go with the Jedi Guardian.
Here is a blue crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to construct it.
Alright, we all gained a level. It's, skills. Let's put one more on treat injury. Feats. You have gained weapon proficiency lightsaber, Jedi defense. +2 to repair and security and computer. +1 bonus to saving throws. Let's get a more powerful heavy attack. Using force powers requires force points. Your light dark side rating affects the force points cost of the power, and further you stray from the dark side. Straight to the dark side, the more expensive light side powers become, and the less expensive dark side powers become, and vice versa. Oh, Cure is incredibly useful. I always get Cure first. Yet heal yourself. Accept. You have gained new... Oh, I can get one more. Light side power. Let's see. Force Aura. When this power is activated, the Jedi is temporarily granted +2. This power allows Jedi to move very swiftly. Increases physical attributes, saving throws. Power offers some protection from direct force attacks. This power shields the Jedi and the Force, absorbing 15 points of... Oh, that sounds useful. Let's get that. Accept. Accept. Change character. Auto level up? Yes. Change character. Auto level up? Yes.
Yes?
Okay, let's go talk to Master Czar. We have our crystal. We are well on our way to becoming an actual Jedi.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
I assume he's going to walk us through it. I wonder if there's any Padawans who have constructed their lightsaber. Don't have any power crystals. I wonder if there's any Padawans who have constructed their lightsaber and then they screwed up building it and then like pushed the blade backwards and they accidentally killed themselves or something. Assemble. Alright, we got a lightsaber. Yeah.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strung in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
I can find crystals on Dantooine? What will these crystals do for me? Should I know anything else about my lightsaber?
It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it, but you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
I'm ready to face the third trial.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove once used for deep meditation by the Jedi is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers. A threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
What would you have me do, Master Sahara? You want me to kill the Kathhounds? What's causing the corruption?
The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
Do you have no other guidance? You know more than you're telling me.
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
Okay, we have a new task to accomplish. Let's, I'm going to save here real quick. And I'm going to call it. So, thank you everybody for watching this episode of Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the next episode, we'll go into the Ancient Grove. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. That would be greatly appreciated. We'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks everybody. Bye.